if you are not alive, there is no thought. But when there's no thought, like there's quiet in your head, but you're alive, even thriving, because those chatters are shut down. So if you look at it this way, that itself can help you out, that you can create thoughts by consciously going to consciousness, selecting certain inventory of information and using it for calculation, production, designing, making something, learning something, figuring out something and stuff like that. You can create that, right? But the thought cannot create your body, and I'll explain a little bit further. And at the same time, you can create thoughts based on what it is that, that's your thought that I just explained, how you go select a certain amount of information and you use it. But then other thoughts that appear in your head, you have the power to diss them and disregard them, not pay attention to them. But they don't have that choice to not to pay attention to, because if you don't exist, they don't exist. Look at it this way. Maybe I can explain it this way. This could be in addition to what I've been saying today. When your mom and dad decided to be romantic and have a baby, have you. So they did their magic, and then one of the sperms out of 300 million sperms is faster and stronger and swims better than all of them and gets to mom's ovum and creates a spark, electrical spark, that starts the production of your heart. Answer me this. Is there any thought here? Is there any thought in there? Are you alive yet? No. It's just a spark. There is no thought. Then heart starts being created. Then within 22, 24 weeks after, the kidneys, the liver, the legs, the limbs, the nose, the ears, and everything, the fingers, they're all shaped. Is there a thought there? Has a thought been able to have anything to do with this creation? Your genitalia, your gender, everything is now created in mother's womb. Is there any thought there? Do you have anything with that creation? Do you have any thought in being able to help this creation? There are no thoughts. So everything is created. Your body, every parts of your body is created, but there are no thoughts. You can't think. You don't have the ability to think, and thought have no part of this creation. This creation has been taken care of automatic, including everything about you. And then you're born, and still you can't think. You just, after about maybe 6 months, a year, you're still trying to figure out and start by instinct. You just can drink, want milk or this and that, and you're learning things by instinct, like an animal learns. But you have no thinking capability. Depending on the kid, within a few months or a year or so, you start learning some distinguishing things from things, and eventually learning slowly what thinking feature is. Like when you are born, like the dog's born, their eyes don't work right away, and human being babies also born, their eyes are not really perfectly ready to focus everything. It takes time to develop. The thought one comes way later, after you're a few months old or a year or so, and you begin to have that thinking ability. So tell me, how could something that had nothing to do with the way you're created, your biological being is being created, which we just proved thought had nothing to do, thought didn't even exist when you were being created the way you have, in everything about you, your looks, your fingers, your gender, your legs, your anything. When it didn't have anything to do, it wasn't even around, didn't even exist when you were being created, how could thought be you? And how could thought have anything to do with actually being able to change your biology? Hence, thoughts are not you, and you're not thoughts. You are you, and you are the boss of every faculty that you have, from everything, including thought. Thought, you have the power to select them, and 90,000 kind of thoughts appear in your brain every day, and they're all nonsense. Because brain is a thought manufacturing part of you, not thought is you. Thought wasn't there, then you were added to it. You were there, then thought was added to it. Historically, 30,000 years ago, and personally, after you're born. So now you figure it out. Is it clear for you now? Don't tell me now.